As Joe Biden edges closer to victory, let's turn now to Cecilia Vega with the very latest on President Trump's fight to hold on to the White House and more on the extraordinary, baseless attacks on the integrity of this election. Good morning to you, Cecilia.
Amy, good morning. Extraordinary is right. The president is saying stop the vote count, but let's just break this down. We are talking about votes that were cast legally on or before Election Day. This is not just extraordinary. This is centered around this baseless claim, this baseless conspiracy theory that this election is being stolen from him. It is dangerous, and the president is trying to sow doubt in the very foundation of this democracy.
This morning, as possible defeat looms, President Trump defiant, baselessly railing against the very bedrock of our democracy.
They're trying to rig an election, and we can't let that happen.
From the White House podium, the president addressing the nation for the first time since prematurely declaring victory on election night, delivering a roughly 15-minute speech filled with falsehoods, firing off a litany of perceived grievances about the ongoing vote counts aimed at sowing distrust in the results, but providing absolutely no evidence of any wrongdoing. In fact, there is no proof of the, quote, widespread fraud the president has been talking and tweeting about for months. But he is still questioning tallies in key battlegrounds where he appeared to have initial leads that have faded away, which was expected as mail-in ballots were counted, the president baselessly attacking those votes as illegal.
If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
More than 65 million Americans voting by mail this year, in large part due to the pandemic. And of course, those ballots are perfectly legitimate. The president could still win the election. He would need to hold on to the battlegrounds where he has been very narrowly leading and flip one of the western states where Biden is currently ahead, which his campaign believes he can do. But President Trump implicitly admitting he thinks he'll come up short, predicting the election will be decided by the courts.
Ultimately, I have a feeling judges are going to have to rule.
His team already filing a barrage of lawsuits, at least 3 of which have already been tossed out. Joe Biden delivering a completely different message, saying the people will pick their next president.
In America, the vote is sacred. It's how people of this nation express their will. And it is the will of the voters, no one, not anything else, that chooses the president of the United States of America.
And urging Americans to trust in the process.
Democracy is sometimes messy. It sometimes requires a little patience as well. But that patience has been rewarded now for more than 240 years with a system of governance that's been the envy of the world.
Now, President Trump is complaining that these early votes that have been cast are primarily votes by Democrats, and he is likely not wrong. Democrats have historically voted absentee at larger rates than Republicans, and especially this cycle because President Trump repeatedly told his supporters not to vote early because he didn't trust the system. But again, we have to reiterate, we are talking about votes that were legally cast by American citizens who have their right to have their voices heard. George, that is just basic democracy.
It sure is. Okay, Cecilia, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.